Alrighty, so for today, I want to do something a little bit simple, but this is going to be a really awesome project and super, super important. Windshield wipers. So this right here is my wiper motor, and it's not looking too hot, but I think it should all come together. It just needs a little cleaning. The most important part to be getting from 914 rubber here is the windshield wiper offset isolator, which is this crusty little piece on mine right here. This is the new one. In comparison to this old crusty one, it looks like a dream come true. Alrighty, so this is the mount bushings here. So when it is all put together, one goes here, brand new rubber, perfect. Alrighty, so this is the wiper shaft caps, and these go over the big bolts on the wiper shaft. So here I have these clean little metal pieces that go on the top of this. This is the new cap, and this is the old cap, and they go right on top of here. Perfect. They just screw right on, and it covers it over. So now that we have all these shiny parts, we need to make this just as shiny and new and clean. So let's clean this mess up, because this is nasty. These bolts were pretty loose, so I'm glad I'm unscrewing the motor. Alrighty, so before I remove the last screw, I'm gonna clean this off and put a line right through here so that way I know exactly where the orientation is. Time to start unbolting this bolt that goes around the piece that moves. Alrighty, time to pop this off of the motor. Let's see. Freedom! Ooh. That's disgusting. Alrighty, so here you can see where I took a couple notes here on the colors of the wires when I took this apart like a couple years ago. So I actually did stumble across a 914 World thread, and like it was super helpful. It was all about the wiper motors. So I'll link that in the description there, but that is definitely going to be a big help. Alrighty, so now that this motor is about as clean as I can get it, it's time to move on to the actual mechanism itself. And I'm gonna be unscrewing the offset isolator and just kind of cleaning it up as I go. Alrighty, so I tried to unbolt this bolt right here, and then I learned that it's part of the whole contraption, so it's welded on there, so don't do that. And then I worked on trying to get the offset isolator unloosened, and I ripped it. So now I'm getting on the threads like I am here, and just going like this. And it's almost off. Alrighty, so this one is pretty tight, and I think it'll help once we clean it. Alrighty, so I put a hole in this can because I knew it was all out of air. Make sure you know it's out of air before you do this or else it'll go crazy. But I wanted to get the extra juice in here, you know what I'm saying? Look at how cool the engineering that must have gone into this is. Let's get to clean it. So now this is completely clean, and I cleaned off that nasty table. And now I'm going to be putting back on the little stacks that I took off of these two pieces here. Washer, 914 rubber metal cap piece, 914 rubber bushing piece, like so. Look at that. Let's put the motor back on. Actually, I'm gonna put some silicone into these joints here, to these hinges, to make sure it'll move extra good, or move period, so. Alrighty, so this is the offset isolator, and it looks to be about the same on both sides, so I'm just gonna twist it into here. Alrighty, let's see if all our hard work paid off and this motor is in action. So I'm gonna hook the ground up to the ground, and I'm gonna put these two positive leads into 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Oh, it's working! Heck yeah. It works. Check that out. Time to bolt this into the car. Alrighty, so getting this in was definitely a two-person job, but once we got it in, these pieces are going out these holes here where the windshield wipers go. And then there's also the offset isolator piece that goes into this near where the dash would go. So now I'm just going to tighten that down. Okay, now let's get this thing wired up. Alrighty, so now that I got that all plugged in, as you can see behind me, it's getting late, so I want to have this thing screwed together before dinner time. So this is the old windshield wiper, and it's gross. This would not be wiping any rain. So I do want to test. I'm going to replace the blades, and then I'm going to be testing it out with the motor in here. So let's get into that, and then I'll go inside for dinner. I just learned how to do these, so now I can do these on my own. Yes. Look at that, look at that. That is definitely wiping the rain away. Okay, next side. It's like a real car. So this just goes to show, like, I didn't know how to replace the windshield wipers before this, but literally everything is one mentor away, and that's the importance of this amazing community. And yeah, now you know how to put your windshield wipers on or put a whole car together. It's mentors. It's the community. That's how you do things. Alrighty, let's see if it works. Oh my god, it works, Yes! It's dinner time. Forgot to turn it off.